New question. Since when did being 22 years old turn into the Try Not to Kill Yourself Challenge Impossible Edition? Because what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, calm your titties down, bitch. Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a perfect mixture made for you of rage, bitterness, sadness, regret, all the things we like, gentlemen. But what is going on, guys? I want you to think, oh, perfect frame, that the toughest moment in your life, the biggest hardship you've ever been through is like playground for what this woman endures as a 22-year-old privileged woman living in a first world country. So, you know, toughen up, guys. Man up. Your problems are mere inconveniences for this woman. But now, let's move on, guys, to actually this one. We're gonna leave the bitter female dog for later. Let's check on this one. And then for our article story, we have the biggest case of alpha widowing I have ever seen.
Let's break down this message I received from a man this morning. First of all, nice touch. He waited till 11:11 to text me. Hey, beautiful, I was thinking you should come over this weekend. What type of movies do you watch? I said, hi, I'm not really interested in a Netflix and chill kind of night when I'm first meeting someone. I've never met this guy in person.
Okay, so he is attractive enough for you to reply to and waste your time on, but not attractive enough to give him the chat treatment and go on to supposedly watch Netflix and chill. Got it?
Responds with,
I was going to Texas first, but okay, so I have this thing that I started in 2025 that I spent too much money last year on dates, and so I'm like not spending any money this year on women/dates. But you know,
yeah, so this is what you should never do, guys. Never be honest with women. Never, guys. If you're married, you can be honest about a lot of things, but of course, don't be honest about your feelings or about your real thoughts, you know. Women simply don't think like us. They don't comprehend us. You can't hold women accountable, for example. Just never treat them like you will treat a man. Treat them like a child. I know it sounds offensive, but hey, I don't make the rules, guys. Women simply cannot be held accountable, alright? I don't make the rules. Just don't be honest with them, especially if you don't even know them. Who the hell is this woman? Why are you giving her explanations? Massive mistake.
if it's something real and we like genuinely have a connection, then like, you know, date 2, date 3, I'm definitely open to it. I just would love to like get to know you a little bit more. Yeah, so if it's not like a Netflix and chill thing, we can maybe like, I don't know, do some kid shit, go to the park, or maybe go to the museum. That'd be cool.
So, if you're watching the video, she puts like smiling emojis and haha, what a dumbass. What's the problem, guys? The problem is that the guy is honest with a woman, massive mistake, but outside of that, I see no flaws in his logic. You as a woman, you don't want to have S3X before you are committed to the person, and the man doesn't want to pay for you before you are committed to him. It's the same thing. You don't want to invest your body, but you are mad that he doesn't want to invest his money. The audacity, women, guys. Sorry, I called you women. Biggest insult out there. The audacity, guys. And of course, you know, she wants to for him to pay resources and all that. So she's interested, but of course we all know that she will never be interested. She'll just use you for the resources.
I'm not even gonna lie, that voice memo pissed me the fuck off. This is what I responded with.
Oh, I know.
You can pause to read it.
Okay, so she says, what is it? Okay, yes, there are plenty of free things we can do, but suggesting me to come over before I even met you honestly rubs me the wrong way. Wait a minute.
You can pause to read it.
Okay, rubs me the wrong way. I never said you had to spend money on me or even that this is a date. I literally know nothing about you and will prefer to meet somewhere out in public if it gets to that.
Did he apologize for rubbing me the wrong way? No. He said, LOL, I'm kind of new to the city and left my car in New Orleans at my other place, but I'm actually getting one for LA soon. When did you end up moving here? Motherfucker, I've been out in LA for a whole year without a car. And did that stop me from getting from A to B? No. And I didn't pay for Ubers. If there's a will, there's a way. And it's giving that you have no will. It's giving this guy went back to Jupiter and got more stupider. Don't text a girl asking her to come over to watch a movie for the first time meeting them. Second, this wasn't.
Why not? That's what they do for Chad. Look, if this woman has the moral backspine, I get you, sister. I also find it, you know, ungentlemanlike and very dirty. But this is what women fall for. I mean, you ladies have showed us men that you absolutely will go out at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday to meet with Chad, you know? Again, men don't create the rules. They simply adapt to the game.
Wasn't even a fucking date. You asked for my number. I thought we could get to know each other maybe. Now we're not. Now you're left on fucking red because what the fuck? And all I got from you telling me that you spent way too much money on women and dates last year is that you went on too many dates that couldn't stick. And I'm not trying to stick around and find out why. If you couldn't think of free things to do to get to know somebody before telling them like, oh, I spent too much money on women, so I'm not trying to do that right now. Boy, what? How is that gonna get you a date? Please be so fucking for real.
Again, guys, just don't be honest with them, lie to them. Maybe this woman has the moral backspine. The tattoos on her hand say otherwise, but hey, maybe she does. And she doesn't want to be side dish. Or maybe she's just not attracted to the guy, and if he was more attractive, she absolutely would go to quote-unquote Netflix and chill, and drive herself to there, of course. But now, guys, let's move on to Bitter and Piss. Can we call this woman Vinegar and Piss? It's just what she is. She makes like these series complaining about men wanting the most basic things in life. So this video is titled, "This is what some men think a marriage should be." The man writes a comment, "We men are simple creatures. Be supportive, have good sex, cook a meal, give us space. That's it. You will be amazed on how his attitude will change." Gentlemen, can I get a hell yeah? This is what a marriage will be for a man, right? Hell yeah, guys. I don't think it's much. Women have 1,000 more standards and 1,000 more requisites, and they are way more annoying to deal with, guys. You know, I wish sometimes, guys, I wish I will be homosexual. Not really, but I just wish women were like men, and you didn't have to bend over backwards and bust your ass to constantly entertain them. They are so fucking annoying. Can you lower your expectations, please? But anyway, guys, let's see this woman's problem with it.
We men are simple creatures. Be supportive. Have good schmegs. Cook a meal. Give us space. That's it. You will be amazed on how his attitude will change. Oh, is that all it takes? You mean feed him, fuck him, and leave him alone?
Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah, gentlemen? Also, I stopped to say, I love how she takes her glasses slowly, guys. Like in a dramatic movie, you know? She takes her glasses, you know, with fingers trembling like, holy hell. It's not that shocking, madam. Your expectations, again, are 1,000 times over more annoying and more stupid than this man's.
Be supportive. Okay, so be his therapist.
No, just be supportive. We don't need you to sit there for an hour. Oh, how did that make you feel, darling? No. Just be the opposite of what you are. A whiny, bitchy, bossy female dog. That's it. That's what being supportive means. We don't actually want you to solve our problems instead of us doing it. We don't want you to do anything. Just be the exact opposite of what you're being right now.
Have good schmegs. Be a schmegs worker.
Again, no, you female dog. Just be a normal person. So what, are we gonna be in a relationship with no S3X? Get the hell out of here, bro. And it's funny, guys, how they have no problem being a S3X walker for Chad, but when it comes to their fucking husband, they don't like it, you know? When it's their husband, they have a problem with it. But if it's some ass stranger on the street, oh yeah, here's my whole body. My hell, guys.
Cook a meal. Be a personal chef. Give us.
She's just fucking stupid, isn't she? So now, guys, if you have a girlfriend, alright, try this with her. If she tells you, hey, can you fill the gas tank before you come home? Say, oh, what am I now? a personal automobile, like assistant or something. If she tells you, hey, can you buy groceries? Oh, what am I? A professional personal delivery guy? Hey, can you fix the sink? Oh, what am I? A personal plumber or something? Just give her this treatment, guys, and see how many hours it takes you for her to dump your ass. How about that?
Space. Go away. So you are getting all of these great things, all of these things to sustain you and make you happy and make you feel satisfied with life. What is she getting? No, seriously, what is she getting?
A bit fat sandwich for her, you know, troubles.
Tell me exactly, list it, give me tangible shit in the comments. What is she getting?
Money, first off. We all know how women date up when it comes to money, always. So there's something. He probably pays all the bills, you know, he does all the heavy lifting. You also get a, as you say, personal assistant at home, because I don't see you moving the fridge, you know, when you're moving out or something. He probably also takes care of the snow or any other things that stereotypically men do. He also protects you, because if a robber comes in, it's not you who are going to defend your men, it's the other way around, you know. He also gives you emotional support by, in your case, having to withstand the harpy that you are on a daily basis. You know how much effort that is? Okay, just having to live with you and dealing with all your mental bullshit, that already, that one thing is more than you providing S3X and cooking. Alright?
Amazed on how his attitude will change. Oh, so you mean to tell me that if she does these 4 things for him, he'll actually be nice to her? But only if she does those 4 things, he'll be nice to her.
I mean, kinda. Why not? Should I be nice to you if you don't even give me S3X in a relationship? Why? Why be a slave? You know? If you have to be nice with everyone, just grab some substance addict that gives you no S3X, no emotional support, no validation, and just be nice to her. No, you see, the point of relationships is to give and also take. I just simply don't understand this woman's logic, guys. Also, you're not gonna be nice to me if I don't do anything? Well, you are a 50-year-old divorced woman. We've had her on the channel complaining about how her man used to walk faster, and that somehow was like showings of hate, you know? Hey, why weren't you nice to him even though he walked faster and didn't provide you the emotional support that you needed? Because it's only a one-way thing, guys. Only she gets to be butthurt about the things that you don't do, but you as a man, you have to be okay with everything. No S3X in 3 months, no problem. She doesn't move her little finger for your needs, no problem.
And obviously, implicit in that is if she doesn't do those things, he won't be nice to her. What is in it for her? She gets to serve him, to satisfy him. What is she getting out of it?
My hell, guys, and that voice, oh my hell. I don't know what's in it for her, but for you, madam, a big, fat dick. Okay, that's in it for you. And it's too much already. If you ask me, guys, it's too much. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve the good old banana, but women are so generous. We're gonna give it to her. Is that alright? Okay, let's move on to our article now. The Alpha Widow. Hilarious. Most attractive and inspirational guy I've ever met, and things didn't work out. Oh, shock, eh? Chat didn't stick. Not saying I'm surprised, just deeply disappointed. This guy was kind of everything I'd ever been looking for in a person. Outstandingly intelligent and disciplined, poised, ambitious, so money, health, conscious, and gentlemanly. Also, didn't mind yapping and actually enjoyed it. He had goals and unique music tastes. The only other person I know who listened to Mongolian throat singing for an unironic purpose. And obviously more interests like cooking, as did I, going to the gym, and just in general self-improvement and emotional health. He journaled every day. I don't want to discuss visuals, but my god, was he beautiful. Man of my most lucid dreams. We had an incredible first date, my heart was up in flutters, and we held hands all throughout the city. Even his manner of dress was impeccable, which I don't say lightly. Here comes the big but. But by the second date, I could tell the energy was off, and frankly, I was absolutely crushed. I felt like a glorified booty call, which hurt because I genuinely was interested in him as an individual. Yeah, guys, him as an individual, right? It's not his money, which he has millions of. It's not his impeccable, you know, fitness body. It's his soul that she fancies, you know? So, boiling it down, he didn't get sex on the first date, so now he's not interested. He goes on a second date to maybe see if you're gonna take it a step further, but that's it. He's not interested in you, sister. I know I'm young, I'm only 20. Oh, fresh out of the oven, guys. You see why this man is interested in her. But I'd never met someone who added kindle to my already burning inner fire to succeed. Someone who I felt will challenge me and push me. It was refreshing. I can't help but feel that no one measures up to him. And I look for him in everyone I meet. I am entrapped in the corners of my own mind with iron bars that fail to let go. Oh, we're getting a bit poetic here. Shakespeare, is that you? And only enclose further the more I try to break out to new experiences. This torturous state chases after me no matter how hard I try to run away. I unwillingly escape deep into my memory at night to catch the reminiscence of his laughter and tone of voice while we discussed deeply personal subjects amidst a low-lit room. How it felt to hold his hand or kiss his cheek, and a magnetic, unrelenting force that pulled me towards him. Well, this woman is getting wet just writing this. Okay, let's see, guys. Here comes the sad part of the story. Get the tissues ready, guys. This is so emotional. Things ended a few weeks ago, but I guess I'm just posting because I'm still caught up over him, which rarely happens to me, which is why I'm so frustrated. Yeah, it rarely happens to you because you're dismissing 99% of men to chase that 1% of men. Normally, when a couple dates go by and nothing happens, it's like, whatever. So what? I'm an attractive girl and I get attention from other attractive men frequently. You see, guys? Again, herein lies the problem. She has so much attention. It's literally thousands of men. She is attractive and she just doesn't give a fuck. This woman, guys, doesn't give a shit about you and about any other man that isn't a 10 out of 10. Sorry if you're 9 out of 9, you know, but she doesn't care. And sorry if you're 10 out of 10. You're excluded from this, alright? You have to be the tippity top in order to be a candidate for this woman. Otherwise, gives you the big fat middle finger. All these things she mentioned, guys, the being ambitious, writing in a journal, you know, being motivated, going to the gym. Sorry, if you're not a 10 out of 10, you don't care about that. And so, yeah, she has like 10,000 options, but she liked this one, but this one, of course, didn't like her. The usual. But this guy actually lit something in me that I'd never encountered before, and I'm so angry and lost to be in this predicament. I fully understand how absolutely effing bonkers it is that I'm crashing out over some guy I met twice. Mentally screaming like every day, I have to move on, but I don't know how. Someone pull me out of this inferno, please. There was a song, Someone Take Me Out of My Misery, I think it was, Linkin Park. Anyway, guys, reference not available, sorry. Edit. No, guys, I'm sorry for wrong wording, but I did not sleep with him. Yeah, you see, that's the whole problem. He could have strung you along for like 2 other weeks if you did, but you didn't. So he's out of there. The reason why I was so disappointed is because he invited me for Valentine's. Mind you, this guy is a couple years older than me and in med school. I was so excited. He lived in New York and offered to come to mine, but I didn't want that because I had no food in my apartment at the time and I'm super hospitable, so I'd rather die than have someone come over and not be able to cook for them. So I went to his instead. Anyway, I got dressed up and took 2 trains to get to see him. Also, for reference, I live in NJ. Was that New Jersey? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I get there after the long trip and feel the energy had changed. That emoji. He didn't hold my hand on his campus, so I'm assuming he was probably talking to someone there. I really wanted to talk with him and further connect, but he seemed only interested in the S3 actual aspect. There we have it, guys. I was disappointed because usually I'm pretty skilled at flirting through sex-chasing men, but this one genuinely had me fooled. Yeah, you see, guys, this is the real Chad. Men who are this successful, they never chase sex. Sex comes to them. These women, guys, take 2 trains to see them. And usually, they spread their legs on the first date without having to pay for anything, without having to take her anywhere, without having to do anything. They just spread their legs like clockwork, you know? But this one didn't, and so he moved on. Okay, you don't want to? Alright. Notice how he doesn't push it. He's not like, oh, why don't you like me? He's not making any straightforward attempts, you know? This is the successful man. I didn't think he was that kind of person. And I think, by the way, I was acting to him. Wholesome affection, lots of cheek kisses, wide smiles and hand-holding, as well as me verbally admitting I liked him. I was disappointed by the physical route he had chosen to take with me. There are plenty of other women interested in physicality. I did not deserve that. No, you did. You know why you deserve it? Again, guys, because this is not a woman that looks for a man with ambition. There are multiple men with ambition out there. It's just these women want to meet you at the finish line. They don't want to build with you. They don't want to actually love you. Here's why she deserves this treatment. Because this woman has never loved a man for real. She loves what they provide, and she loves what they stand for. She views men as a trophy, you know, or as a badge of honor. Notice how she says, oh, we were walking in the city holding hands. She views that as higher status. Oh, look at me, I'm holding hands with this Chad. I have locked him down. It's a badge of honor. It's a trophy that she wants on a shelf. She doesn't love him. She loves herself. And this is why she fancies him, because he improves her status. She doesn't love him. She doesn't even know his personality, guys. It's been 2 dates. And this guy is also probably faking it. This is a Giga Chad who knows the game. And he knows what gets women soft in the knees. The journaling part, I never bought it. He probably doesn't journal. Like, Dear Diary, today in campus. No, it's probably one of these bullshit things that the dude has picked up that women care about. Oh, he journals. He's, you know, rigid but soft. You know, he's strong but emotional. This is the type of bullshit they absolutely fall over. Probably doesn't journal at all. He probably, you know, jacks off before bed instead of writing some journal. This is your average man. He doesn't journal, madam. He just wants to get between your pants. And you're so stupid. So this is why you don't deserve it. Also, if you guys can pick up... No, I don't have a lot of experience dating. Yeah, sure. Edit 2. Well, maybe it's true because the only guys she dates are Chads and you don't see those very often, but highly suspicious. She's not virgin, is what I'm meaning to say. Edit 2. Okay, guys, I've been doing some self-reflecting. Women don't do self-reflecting. I think another reason why I became so easily entranced is because A, I'm surrounded by other college students, most who don't really have their drive, lifestyle well developed yet, and I think I definitely idealized him a little because of his intelligence. I'm really attracted to nerds. No, you're not attracted to nerds. Come on, now be honest. I so love it when women say, I'm attracted to intelligence. No, you don't. Go date the skinny, you know, 4 glasses guy with pimples on his face, you know, that's very intelligent. You're not attracted to intelligence, right? Be honest now. And also, just in general, his age made him seem pretty cool. He's 22, madam. He's not like that much older. The second reason I think I got really winded is because I got out of my first relationship, which was long-term, where I was kind of gentle parenting my ex-partner on how to be a boyfriend, even though he was 2 years older than me and had 2 past girlfriends. I had to tell him to get me flowers, tell him to comfort me when I cried, tell him not to roll his eyes or make mean comments when we were having a polite disagreement. A polite disagreement. Whoa, this doesn't sound great. Anyway, he was the first guy I had a romantic interaction with afterwards, and I guess it was just really refreshing to meet someone who could think and act independently, and I didn't have to tell or ask him to be there for me. And this guy just remembered things I liked. For example, personally, I really like it when a guy helps me with my heels. I mentioned it once while we were texting, and he did it on the date on his own. That was something my last partner never did, and so I got swept up easily. It's true, guys, women love it when you remember shit that you will otherwise forget in 5 minutes. So here's how to trick women, right? Coming from a good place. Here's how to impress them, should I say. Editor, edit that last bit out. Here's how to impress women, especially if you want to get them into bed. Just remember one minute, absolute bullshit detail that you wouldn't otherwise care for more than 2 seconds, and do it. She's gonna freak out, guys, when you do it, because most men don't. Because we care about things that are more important than how you prefer your high heels and all that. We simply, guys, let's be honest, we don't have the mind for it, alright? Women are way better at remembering details. I'm gonna be honest. Women suck, guys, at remembering these details. You know? Guys, to be honest, I don't even know the date my parents are born in, alright? My case is actually a bit pathological, but just remember this one thing. If she says, like, she likes paprika on macaroni and cheese, buy her macaroni and cheese, put the paprika and her panties are gonna fall down, okay? They love that shit. Okay, moving on. The dating game is really strange and confusing, sad emoji. I'm still figuring my way in this whole ordeal. I had gone to an all-girls school in high school, and then very, very recently, when I entered my uni, my ex-partner made me his girlfriend, so I didn't have much experiences to learn from. Oh, don't worry, you're probably gonna increase your body count by 50 in the next year. It's alright. I was, like, very impressed that this woman hadn't been dating around and had only had one girlfriend long-term. It's because she was in an all-female school, right? And probably that's it. Probably if she was in a mixed school, body count 20, at age 20. So that's why, but she's gonna catch up, don't worry. But that's changing clearly, and hey, growth can't occur in comfort zones, right? So maybe what I'm going through isn't the best sensation, but it'll end with me being a wiser and more well-rounded person. But anyways, guys, I'm doing a little better than when I first wrote this. I've been reading your replies and it brought a huge smile to my face. What a cookie woman, right? Just so cute, so fancy-pantsy, so whimsical. Very good, guys. And she's very attractive, she's 20 years old. And my hill, she seems fun, not gonna lie. She seems like a nice person. And she probably has like 10,000 guys lined up. And that's the problem, guys. I wish this woman all the best. But honestly, if I have to use my mommy powers to foresee the future, it's not looking bright, gentlemen. The first guy she chased after a relationship happens to be that 10 out of 10 immaculate Chad. Not a great sign. And then also she has like 10,000 guys piled up that she doesn't even talk to. Oh, it smells like cat litter and boxed wine, gentlemen. Already at 20, I'm sorry to notify. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed our article story on our piss and vinegar women and the other one whining about a man not willing to pay $200 on a first date. If you liked it, gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.